Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Tiny Bookshop. I'll say up front that I'm struggling at the moment with a bit of a cold that seems to be going around the UK at the moment. So, there are other things I probably should be filming, as this is sort of quite in advance of when it's going to go out, and there's other stuff that I need to be doing, but this has kind of become my gaming happy place. So when I'm not feeling particularly brilliant, I just kind of want to play this and just be comfy and cozy, you know. Now, I can't remember what we said we would do last time, but I think I'm going to go to Cafe Liberté. It feels like we're kind of still working towards our various goals there. This is the new thing I bought. I kind of bought it by accident. I do remember that. It's good for drama and travel. Now, I don't think either of those is much of a fit for the Cafe Liberté. Well, travel, perhaps. But I don't really ever struggle to sell the travel books, to be honest. I've got other stuff that kind of boosts that, haven't I? So yeah, so when I'm ill, it seems like my voice drops an octave. So that's why, if it's a little bit harder to listen to than normal. But you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go with it. Oh, that's because there's one there. That's it. Is 2 shelves enough for both of those things? I think so. I think so. Let's get the rest out and see how it goes. We'll have a shelf of that. We'll have a shelf of drama. We'll have a shelf of kids, even though I'm not sure they'll do amazingly well here. Shelf of fantasy. You know, I am gonna have. I tell you what, I will have a 3rd shelf of this stuff that's supposed to do well here. Maybe not the classics, because I don't have a huge amount of classics in stock. We'll do some facts. I mean, I'm wondering if I need to fill all the shelves now. I mean, don't forget, we get that debuff that doesn't drop until we're below 100 books on display. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go with that. Maybe on like special days where we know there's going to be a lot of people coming in, we'll try and fill the shelves. But otherwise, we want to get below that 100 on the shelves ASAP, really. I see Fern's coming in. Is he going to do a little cutscene? Or no, he's choosing a book. You wonder what Bill Bryson's story is. I don't think he's ever really made much of a secret of it, so it's probably much as it appears to be. Now, you're going to ask for a recommendation, aren't you? Let's get the coffee going and then go straight in and do that. A romance classic. Okay, what have we got? I'll save the plays. Rebecca's not really a romance. I mean, obviously I've got the drama stories as well. The Soul of Man Under Socialism, okay. I mean, that's, yeah, I mean, I think that's got the romance element, doesn't it?
I can't believe this mega savings rubbish. It's such a shame. That megacorp can only afford to drive down prices so much because they underpay their workers. Well, their tax evasion might have something to do with it too, of course. Meanwhile, our local shops can't keep up with the low prices and one-stop shopping, so they're closing left, right, and centre. Don't even get me started on the environmental impact of these people. I have to mind my blood pressure. In any case, I recommend you shop at our local market instead. Their products last much longer anyway.
Harpoor. Okay, I may have understocked classics. A grand seller must weather good times and hard times. I would say you've certainly achieved that. Well done. Okay, anything else for me? I must say I'm quite impressed with your perseverance. Now, this is where our second edition compendium from 1798 concludes. However, it is rumoured that the lost first edition from 1787 contained a seventh rule. No one has found this missing page yet, but it is still the reason. It is the reason we still speak of 7 pillars today. But no matter, for now you've earned yourself a break. Come back soon and we can continue with the second half of our course. Oh, I was hoping to get on with the next bit. Oh well. Oh, and great guns. Wow, we're going to sell out of classics very soon. Okay. Something poetic. Classic. Something poetic. I'm going to go with Hamlet, I think. I mean, it's not poetry, it's a play, but... Yeah, I mean, I don't think I have any poetry in stock. Non-fiction books about travel. Well, I should be able to do that. How about that? I need a fact book. Acquire knowledge. A non-fiction fact book. Okay. How about chemistry? Well, I said we probably wouldn't get many customers. Well, not many. I didn't say we wouldn't get many. I just thought perhaps it wouldn't be a real boom day for the shop. But, yeah, we've sold a lot of books. Niche hidden gems, nothing pretentious. How about Botany in a Day? You think everyone's reading Botany in a Day? Okay. Fine. I'm not sure I agree, but this might be our best sales day. Crazy as that seems. Yeah, we sold out the classics. Okay, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, it was a pretty good sales day. Can't really complain on that front. Okay, we'll get some... I'll probably buy all of these. We've got some mixed boxes and fantasy, which I was hoping for because we're running a little bit low. Little bit low. What's this? Now the question is, do I go and do Mega Monday at the Mega Marché, or do I just do something different? Do I still have any things to do there? Well, yeah, I mean, we're not finished there, I suppose. Fine then. Crime and Kids does well here. So why don't we have 3 rows of that, do a row of fantasy, we'll do 3 rows of kids, a couple of rows of facts, we'll do our drama, classics, travel, and then anything else? Anything else I have a lot of? I'll do half a row of facts. The half of classics, just in case. Alright, Mega Monday. Oh, what's Klaus doing? Hey, you know, is anything new? Yeah, I finally bought this beauty. The band needed a tour van to transport equipment to our upcoming gigs, as you know. Well, I mean, it's in a rough state, but nothing a few new parts and a fresh layer of paint can't fix, right? I've written down the parts somewhere, let me see. Oh, here we go. I need a carbonated incinerator. Are you taking notes? Alright, I need a carbonated incinerator. Whatever that is. A washerproof shifter. Whatever that is. And an iodine-plated fuel duct. Whatever that is. Yeah, I truly no idea what these are, mate. I could also use your help with that. If you see these parts anyway, could you bring them here for me? I know it's a big ask, but it means the world, mate. Thank you. In the meantime, I'll just be here taking this thing apart. Hopefully I don't find any more rust. Okay, so this stuff might be, like, discoverable on this map. Or it could be other maps. A little click around while things are just building up. Well, I can't see any parts here. Welcome back to the Mega Marche and a happy Mega Savings Day to you. You know the drill. Everything is £1 off. So I hope work's been fun for you so far. You know, if you ever get bored, you're always welcome to drop by our band practice. But no pressure, mate. Just saying. You're always welcome. Before I go, I wanted to ask how you and Tilda are getting along with the whole Succession thing. I've been watching this one show lately, and phew, this kind of responsibility can be brutal, eh? Yeah, so I don't think the car parts are here, but I'm going to have to keep an eye out for them. Not dry. New. Kids book. A lot of old stuff. Oh, what about... Fresh kids book. Oh, what's that? How about that? You still are, little Harper. Did someone ask you for a recommendation? You. Yep. Scary factual? Well, let's tell you. Let's focus in on the scary. Yeah, Silence the Lambs. I mean, it's... Yeah, okay. Well, she really wanted fact book, then, by the sound of it. Interesting needle to thread, that scary fact. Oh, well. I mean, I thought, because it's, obviously it's fictional, but I thought, you know, it's kind of grounded in reality, so, but hey, it's fine. Okay, it wants a crime novel, which I think just means a red one, and he wants a long book. What's the longest one I got? 573 Woman in White. I mean, yeah, that's a contender, I'd say, but what else do we have? Let's go with Woman in White. Tiny. Yeah, we got some fussy old customers today. Oh well, it's not like we're not selling things, so... Fright series thrilling. There we go. Yeah. Literary fiction, not humongous. Gosh, there's nothing over 700 pages. What about this one? There we go. Probably gearing up to finish. They're running out of crime books. Yeah, I won't bother with the coffee now. Not too bad. I mean, we lost a gold on all of these sales. A pound. Call it a pound. So it's not too bad. Not too bad. We sold a lot of books, basically, didn't we? Oh, something's happening under the awning again. Okay. Sure. If you say so. Can I zoom? Okay, so that's... I can't zoom in, but you can kind of see the plant going on there. Okay, I'll take the mixed bundles. I probably won't get the crime boxes because I've got quite a lot of crime. Sunny, no special events particularly. I don't know where to find those things, to be honest. We go back to the castle ruins, maybe? Been a while since we were there. Okay, fantasy, kids, crime, facts, quite a lot of stuff. Let's do kind of split this between the two of those. I'll have a couple of shelves of fantasy. Fantasy, kids, crime, facts. Shelves of crime. Let's have a row of drama. Classics. Some travel. Maybe I'll have a split row between crime and fantasy. Here we go. Let's have a quick look around for the things Klaus is after. Also be for sale at the flea market, potentially. Ooh. Hello. Alright, you guys, what are you after today? Oh, they're not really saying anything today. Political message, philosophical. I mean, how about that? Dystopic science fiction can be young adult. I mean, that seems to hit your things you're after. There we go. Can't say I've heard of it, but that's fine. I'm aware of this, I'm just letting it run out a little bit. Hi, I came to tell you that me and my pioneer group managed to find something about that old trail in the forest. Oh, okay. That's good. There was a mention of a supply route to the fort in the secret history of Bookstonbury. So I followed the author's sources, and it seems like after the fire of 1575, the ruins weren't entirely abandoned. It was like in the 1720s, this very fort could have been the base of smugglers hiding from the authorities at Bookstonbury. Of course, our entire Pioneer chapter is now very excited to find out more about pirates. But even if this theory isn't true, or at least can't be proven, wouldn't it be cool to reinstate the trail for modern use? It would be an opportunity to connect our greatest sites, this incredible fort, the lighthouse cliffs, and Far Beach. Except, right now the cliff trail is way too dangerous to be used by the public. We'd need money and permits so we could add railings and secure the cliffside from further erosion. I'll go and have a think about how to present this to the council. I'm sure it would be beneficial for the whole community. History, nature, possibly children's. Let's look in the fact books, to be fair. Gardening. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Fine. I didn't want to sell you a book anyway. Ugh, graphic novels and comics. Okay, well let's start off with the fantasy section. This one? Manga. Does that count? Okay, it does count. Okay. Coming of age, YA. There we go. Wow, we're out of fantasy, even though we had 25 out. Folklore. This one? Don't you think that the smugglers must have hidden treasure here? We need to turn every stone. It must be here somewhere. Yeah, that's the day over. I'll take some random boxes. There's fish market day. Am I like, yeah, maybe. Am I doing anything there at the moment? I think I'm kind of finished. What about Walt? Am I still doing anything with Walt? Okay, yeah, maybe it is worth trying that again. Facts and travel do well here, don't they? I got a lot of travel. Why don't we just have a complete shelf full of travel? And we'll have maybe 3 rows of facts. A row of drama. Kids don't come to the fish market. We know this, so let's not worry too much about those. Fantasy shelf. Classic shelf. I'll do a split between these. fantasy out there. Alright, let's go in. Let's talk to Walt first, see what he's got to say.
Ahoy there, what can I help you with today, kiddo?
Oh, okay, he's got 2 of the things we need. Well, that's good. So yeah, I will grab those.
Aye, and then the waves, big as a heart, kiddo. I still need your help. Mind if I take a look for some inspiration?
A tragic tearjerker, character-driven hobby. Oh god. Well, let's focus on the tragic tearjerker, shall we? How about this tragic tearjerker? Yeah.
Bright as waves, tall as a building. Aye, that's it. I might steal some bits from They Both Die at the end if you won't tell. No, all I've got to do is give it a last read, and I'll be sure to hand my manuscript over when you come by.
Cool. Okay, good. He's got his memoirs almost ready to go. And it's possible that he'll have the other thing we need to buy for the van the next time we're at the waterfront. Doesn't need to be a fish market day particularly. Play that has humor. Okay, what can I do? Punny romp. How about that? Oh, look at all the coffee selling. Folklore epic. Okay. Trixie. Folklore epic. I'm gonna go with I don't think it's what he wants. I'm gonna go with Journey to the Center of the Earth. Oh, okay. That was lucky. Horror sci-fi. Okay. What have I got in? Oh, okay, all my all my science fiction and fantasy books have gone. Horror. Maybe we'll just focus on the horror part of that, shall we? There you go. Have a Stephen King. There you go.
Ah, there you are. Mary asked me to see what you're up to. I suppose she's a bit concerned since you haven't made progress with her business course lately.
Only about 2 days ago,
But don't worry about it. I took my time with the course too back in the day. I tried to explain it to Mary, but work-life balance is a bit of a foreign concept to her. But if you're struggling with the rules of the course, that's a different story. They can be quite difficult, it's true, and a bit archaic in my opinion. But our dear Moira should be able to help you out there. They're the business expert after all, so don't hesitate to ask them for advice.
I don't need advice. We'll be fine. Travel inspo. Okay. Should be able to manage that. Right, the Travel of Marco Polo. I sell 40 travel books today. One more needed. There we go, 40. These guys are going to start breaking combos now, since I've run out of travel books. Maybe in facts? Pastime ideas. You could become a game designer. Yeah, there you go. Non-fiction about travel, okay. How about homage to Catalonia? This is looking like our best day. Might break 400. There we go, 400. How about that? I think that's our first 400 day. Not bad at all. She loves her crime novels, does Tilda. She's still going. Well, we sold a lot of books today. 421. I mean, I doubt we'll ever get up there again. I mean, we might. You never know. But that was an exceptional day. Probably could even have sold more travel than the 40 we did. Cool. Okay. Well, that was a good day. That was a good day. Take some mixed boxes. General knowledge. Oh, fine. We'll get the travel. Right. Now, what did I... Is it Walt's manuscript? Is that what I got? Oh, no, those things. Okay, cool. Well, I probably want to go to see Walt again before we go back to the Mega Marché. But I might do another Café Liberté day. See if we can keep advancing this thing. Classics and travel. That's not what I thought I was doing. Then we'll just kind of mix up the rest, I guess. Not two more shelves. Alright, maybe we'll split a bit of everything apart from the kids' books, which I don't think are huge sellers ever. Oh, no, not those. Crime. There we go. Bit of a selection. Here comes the old busybody herself.
All right, I hope you've had enough time for a little break. Let us continue with the 3 pillars that were added to our course to adapt it to modern times. Our 4th challenge was added to the compendium about 40 years ago. It's quite simple. You need to see if your business can be sustainable over time. So why don't you show me if you can keep up a 3-day sales streak here?
Okay, fine. Yeah, we'll come here 3 days in a row. It shouldn't be too difficult to sell 5 books a day. Something historical. Medieval carpentry.
Good afternoon. You know, I still have a few books selling essentials left over from the last flea market.
Okay, yeah, we've had this dialogue, yeah. I don't really need any more. Plus, is the flea market tomorrow? Yeah, I'm gonna need to miss it if I'm gonna do this 3 consecutive days thing. So, nature, really long read. Okay. $648. It's pretty long. Not too bad at the moment. Anyone want a recommendation? Whodunit, gripping and thrilling. Possibly. Can't go wrong with a bit of Miss Marple, though, eh? Fantasy, long. Okay. Fire and Blood. George R. R. Martin. Here you go. Not sure you're old enough for it, but okay. Running out. Well, we've run out of classic books now. A horror that teaches you about a hobby, huh? Okay. Okay, you can have The Shining, because it's horror. I don't know about the hobby part. Maybe being a caretaker in a haunted hotel? We watched The Shining the other night with our two kids. Who were teenagers, you know. They liked it. They actually managed to stay awake even though it's over 2 hours, which is a good test of how good a film is. Funny thing was, they kept, especially my youngest, she kept saying, "Oh, The Simpsons did that. The Simpsons did that. That was in The Simpsons." She actually knows a lot of the key scenes from The Shining already because they've been in stuff like The Simpsons. It's very strange. Okay, retirement, historical, serious, sophisticated literature, classic. I've run out of classics. I've got some drama though. Serious, historical. Alright, how about Villette by Charlotte Bronte? Hooray! Oh, we're going to be back here tomorrow. Got to sell 5 whole books. Crime, I really don't need more crime at this point, but I'll take more fact books. Could do with more classics because, you know, we're going to sell a lot of them here. I'm going to buy that as we're selling classics. Now, I wouldn't like it to replace this because I like this, but can it go on as well as that? Oh, we can. Look at that. I wish you could rotate it and, you know, kind of see what it looks like from other angles. Unfortunately, we cannot. That's all right. So just to remind my... So it's definitely... Travel and classics. Okay. Well, we're going to go back and do another day of that. Yeah, the classics just went, didn't they? Maybe we'll have a full rack of that. The travel didn't sell as well, but we'll still have like 3 rows. I'll have a row of fantasy down there. We'll get Tilda in. She loves a bit of crime. Loves a bit of crime, does Tilda. So why don't we have a shelf and a half? We'll just have a few kids' books. Have a rack of drama. The fact books weren't huge sellers. What else could I split? Probably... I'll have a bit more drama. Because sometimes that and the classics overlap a little bit. Look at that. I didn't buy that before because I thought it would take the place of something else, so that's cool. I like it there. I won't get the coffee going just yet, just for fun. It's good to have a couple of people going in the shop. Because although you start making a profit as long as someone buys 2, you kind of miss the opportunity cost of a lot of people being in the shop while it's on cooldown. When these 2 people come in, I might go for that. You're going to ask for a rec, so let's get the coffee... Oh, Flea market, yeah. The coffee's going, let's get the inspo. A play, not poetry. Okay, so we're looking for some Shakespeare, really, aren't we? Emotions. Yeah, I mean, it's an emotional play. Good day. I see you're getting well acquainted in town. You know, I expect you to be aware of the responsibility you've taken on by coming here. You're more than a salesperson now. You're a provider of knowledge. And here at Cyril Plaza, we value the written word above all else. It carries our culture, our history, and our traditions. So, let me have a look at what you have with you today. I hope to see some of those values represented here.
I never imagined that this day would truly come, where my bookshop could sit here, entirely empty. It's quite a shame, but it was time, wasn't it? I'm not as good on my feet anymore. Of course, I'd been hoping to finish clearing it out much earlier, but with the old hip, moving out proved quite difficult. Anyway, I'm not sure how I feel. Relieved? Nostalgic? Regretful? Well, I'll sleep on it for now. See you another time, dear.
Okay, so she wants a detective. This century, ideally. From a series. Well, it's not this century, but Sherlock Holmes hits the other parts. We'll have a look what else we've got. First book. Okay. 2001. There we go. Comic myths and legends. Okay, well, let's start with my fantasy section, which I don't have anymore. Okay. Oh, God. I don't think I'm going to be able to help. It's only 4 stars, which suggests I should be able to fulfill this. Looking out for the word comic or anything similar. There's a manga. I'm gonna go with that. Well, yeah, I mean, I never have a lot of those. Romance classic, possible poetry. Not a classic. Ooh, how about a bit of Wuthering Heights? I'm going to attempt to sing Kate Bush with my current vocal difficulties. No magic fantasy. Fantasy, but no magic. That's a bit weird. I mean, ideally we'd have George R. R. Well, there's magic in George R. R. Martin as well. Fantasy. Well, sometimes things like Jules Verne counts as the fantasy, doesn't it? I don't know if I've got anything there. Moby Dick. It's a fantasy. I mean, you don't really get great big white whales with a grudge again. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I had what he wanted. Whoa! Why are we selling so much? Are we going to top 500? That's nuts. Lovely weather, outer space. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to solve that. Science fiction elements. I mean, maybe. What else have I got? Time thieves. How about Momo or the Grey Gentleman? Okay, I didn't know you wanted something mainstream. Maybe I didn't read that. 529, this is nuts. Why are they selling so much? Maybe it's the coffee's just done great business today. That's crazy. I should stop more fantasy here, really. It goes quick. And a lot of people seem to ask for it. We're back here tomorrow, so we'll try and account for that. Even with Tilda buying us out of crime books, I still don't read. I'm just going to buy them because it'll refresh this selection and give us a better chance of getting like classics or fantasy, which we're selling a lot of. Oh, okay. Sonic transmission spring. Now, was that one of them? I don't think that was one of the ones he said he wanted. Or was it? Let's go back and have a quick look at this thing. Carbonated incinerator. Iodine-plated fuel duct. Washer-proof shifter. So, I kind of assumed those things were the ones I bought. Maybe they weren't. Steel-plated wiper. Washer-proof shifter. I think that is one. That isn't one. Yeah, so actually I don't have those two. I bet the flea market would be a good place to go, but I need to do 3 consecutive days at this Café Liberté. Otherwise I'll have to start that over again, which I don't really want to do. God, we're getting down into only double figures now. What else did well? Fantasy, I said I'd have a couple of rows, didn't I? Just one row of facts. They didn't go great guns, to be honest. I don't have any drama. Classic and travel. Well, maybe I'll have another row of travel then, as it's supposed to be a specialty of the establishment. Yeah, well, we've done that now, at least. Romantic. Oh, well, let's look in drama. There you go. A long kids book. Oh god, okay. About that. Well, had a young protagonist by the sound of it. Ah, very good. That last one was quite hard, but I knew you'd persevere. Yeah, selling 5 whole books a day. On to our next modern challenge then. This one is all about diversifying your sales. I know you only sell only books, and I do not think you need to do more than that, but I want to see if you can sell a book from every genre in one day. Okay. The customers around here are quite set in their tastes, but I'm sure you can do it. So I haven't sold a fact book yet. I need to sell that. Oh, let's see if I can recommend someone a fact book. Give me something set in outer space. No, okay, it won't be this person, but I'm not really a fan of thrillers. Okay, I'm going to save the graphic novel in case anyone asks for it. Oh, well, it's not set in outer space. Epic space adventure. Okay, how about that?
Well, hello there, you handsome pup. What a sweet dog. And hello to you too, dear. Good to see you again. I've settled on feeling relieved about the bookshop, by the way, but it is still a shame to let it sit around, gathering dust. That's not a precedent I want to set for our town. There must be a good use for this space that would benefit our community, but I don't feel ready to give it over to any purpose yet. It has to be fitting. I know you want me to take it over, but I'm trying. Did we do it? Are we past the thing? We sold a fact book. Plays. Hobby. Well, let's focus on the play first. Okay, well, we definitely have that. That. Hard to say they will lead to a hobby. Not play, though, is it? Okay, I'm just going to go with the play aspect. Yeah, sorry, there aren't that many plays that introduce new hobbies to people, I'm afraid. Character-driven. Okay, character-driven could be a classic. How about Rebecca? Like I ran out of fantasy, so I stocked loads of fantasy. Now we've hardly sold any fantasy, but we sold out of drama when we didn't sell much drama, but I don't know. It's different every day, I suppose. It's fine. We made a lot of money, so it's all good. We're making loads of money at the moment. I don't know if it's this location in particular or what, really, but it's going okay. Sold out of classics again. We need more classics. We've done her next challenge anyway, so we'll take a break from this location before we come back the next time. Didn't quite break the £500 mark, but that's alright. Mystery box. Mystery box. Ooh. I need classics. I'll take the facts though. Just the facts, ma'am. I'm going to keep buying these because although I know this isn't one of the ones I need, it should refresh, right? And at some point maybe we'll get what we want. And the other places to check is Walt's shop. And probably the flea market, although I just missed that, I know. But yeah, cool. Alright, well I think we'll leave it there for now. So when we come back next time, we'll continue trying to help Klaus
repair his van, I suppose, while doing everything else that we're trying to do. I might go somewhere that doesn't request classics for a little while, because we're getting a bit low on that one. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, if you could hit that thumbs up, that would be fantastic. Do leave a comment as well. Let me know what you think. Are you still enjoying watching the game? For me, it's just a kind of pleasant, chill experience. Hopefully on the weekend days when these come out, that it's fulfilling a similar purpose for you as well. But let me know. A big thank you and shout out as ever to our channel members as well. It's absolutely humbled and grateful that you're supporting the channel in that way. It's very, very appreciated. And if anyone else is interested in looking into that, and amongst other benefits, gaining early access to videos and this and the various other series that I run on the channel ahead of time, yeah, check it out. That'd be awesome. But thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.